Hi, what's up? How you doing? Thank you so much for clicking on this video. I'm glad you are here. Feel free to join the family and click the subscribe button. I am Simi Williams, a media personality, red carpet host, and TV host, radio host, a master of ceremonies, the 09 yards. Okay, so today I want to talk about how to stop being camera shy or how to be more comfortable on camera. We live in the world where videos have become extremely important. I mean, if you're not on social media and pushing out videos, people will be like, what are you doing with your life? But maybe as a business owner or as someone who's trying to be a content creator, you know that it is very imperative for you to create content, visual content, but for some reason you keep hesitating and you don't even know why. You don't know why you're hesitating. Or maybe you know. And the reasons can range from feelings of self-consciousness, shyness, right? And so on. And we're going to talk about that very quickly in the next couple of minutes. So how can you stop being shy off the camera, and how can you overcome camera shyness? Now, before we go right into the heart of the topic, we need to understand the root causes of camera shyness. Why exactly do you hesitate to turn on the camera and talk right into it? Why do you freeze when the camera is in front of you? Or why do you avoid having your picture taken? The number one reason why that is usually the case is because you are self-conscious. Hello. When you're self-conscious, it literally means that you are not comfortable with a part of your body, your face, your teeth, your skin, and whatnot, and you try to hide that from the world as much as possible, right? And of course, if you're going to be on video, the world will see everything. They will see everything you got going on. Maybe you're self-conscious about your teeth, about the way you talk, about your nose, your eyes, your hair, whatever. People get self-conscious about the things you will call silly, but it's valid regardless, right? It is valid because your truth is your truth. How you perceive yourself is how you perceive yourself, right? And it is only as you begin to do inner work and begin to increase your self-awareness that you realize just how much this self-consciousness is holding you back from fulfilling your potential, right? First things first, whether the camera is on or off, you must learn how to love your imperfections. Okay, I need you to understand that no one is perfect. Even the celebrities you look up to, they have serious insecurities. Kylie Jenner, Kim Kardashian, Khloe Kardashian, and so on and so forth. Everybody you see has insecurities. There are things about ourselves that we do not like. Even if you call a total 10, there are things about themselves that will shock you to know that they do not like, right? And you don't even see it, but to them, everybody sees it. And that's just the way it is. If you're going to excel in this world at anything whatsoever, you need to learn to love your imperfections, because this state of being will affect you and impact upon your life, not just when it comes to video creation, but in almost every area of your life. Now, as you begin to accept yourself as you really are, that's what the world will see, and that is what they will fall in love with and find relatable. Look at the skit makers and the comedians that we love today, right? Look at Kevin Hart. He's 5'2". The guy is a multi-millionaire, right? His height didn't stop him from putting his mouth where his money is. He does what he wants to do, irrespective of whether it's stole or not. Look at the gorgeous girl he's married to. He has 4 children. The man is successful by worldly standards. So, your imperfections are as big as you make it. If that's all you focus on, you hold back parts of yourself that are just so lovable and so, attractive and pleasing. I've seen the worst looking comedians get married to beautiful ladies, and I begin to wonder how do they do it? I'm from Nigeria, and there are comedians, I don't want to mention names, like comedians who ended up getting married to beautiful ladies, and I'm like, how exactly did you do it? Confidence. Okay, what they lack in looks, they made up for in personality. All right, and that's exactly what people want to fall in love with. We are tired of seeing all these plastic looking celebrities just looking plastic. We want people that are relatable, that they can fall in love with, people that look like us, that we can fall in love with, right? And that's exactly what we require of you. People will love you when you show how lovable you are. And we're not saying try to act like someone you're not. We're saying just put your best foot forward. You don't like your teeth, but you make a lot of sense when you talk. Excuse me, people will forget the fact that your teeth look, they will not even see it. Because you're not focusing attention on that. You're not excessively obsessing over your teeth. But you're talking and you're making a lot of sense. And what you're saying is full of wisdom, and we can relate to that. That is what we will love you for, not for your perceived flaws and weaknesses. Hello. So do not let those stop you, okay? Do not let those stop you. You are an amazing person, irrespective of whatever flaws you think you have. And we want to have your contribution to this world. Don't shortchange yourself by withholding your gifts from the world just because you believe that you're not deserving or you're not enough, or you have some insecurities that no one else has. No, we all have things to battle with. There are things I do not like about myself as well. That's not a secret anyway. There are things I do not like about myself. And when I have the money, when the cash is available, I'm going to work on it. I will do it, right? But right now, right here and now, I'm not going to let those stop me from showing up and doing what I know I love to do. Does that make sense? I'm doing it regardless. I'm doing it despite my flaws. And that's exactly what you should do. You're a human being. You're not expected to be perfect. Just be you. Everyone else will follow suit. Number 2. Sorry, I'm really hot. Focus on the lens. Maintain eye contact. You know, the lens is shaped like an eye, and which is to help you when you talk. When you're talking to people, it's advised. One of the conversational tips they will give you is that when you're talking to someone you just met, you're hanging out with your friend and you're talking to them, maintain eye contact as much as possible. It helps the other person to know that you are present and that you're listening, right? And you're not, everywhere else but where you are. So if you're going to be talking on video, maintain lens contact. We are making eye contact right now because I'm looking straight into the lens, and I assume that I'm looking straight at you. This is the way connection is formed. I see people do vlogs on YouTube and they're looking into the camera at themselves instead of looking into the lens. You're wrong when you do that, because you're not looking at me though. If I'm watching your vlogs, right, which of course can be really long and sometimes boring, one of the ways you can hold my attention is you look straight into the lens. If you're using your selfie camera, there's a tiny dot where the lens is. Look straight into that. That is what will ensure connection with the person you're talking to, right? So maintain lens contact as much as possible. Assume the person at the other side of the lens is your friend. If you have a friend or a bestie or a pet or a sibling that you love so much, or an uncle you love, just assume that the person at the other end of the camera, and talk to the lens as if you're talking to them. If there's someone that you talk to that gets you excited, assume that the person at the other end of the lens, and some of your nervousness will just flitter away. That's another way you can overcome camera shyness. Number 3, talk to one person and not a fan base. Yeah, I know I made this mistake before now where I go, hi guys, what's up? No. Okay? Don't assume that 100 persons or 100 people are watching it at the same time, right? It's usually one person with their smartphone or one person with their desktop watching the video. So you want to ensure that you're talking to just one person. So you see that once this video started, I started saying, hi, what's up, how you doing? Thank you for coming back. I really love you, look amazing, right? The viewer wants to feel engaged. They want to know that you're talking to them directly, right? It creates more engagement and connection when you talk to the other person as if it's just one person and not just, hey guys, how you doing? No, don't do that. Don't do that, okay? It's better this way. You can do that if you want, but if you're trying to create connection and build a community of people who are thoroughly invested in what you have to say, you talk to them like, hi, what's up, how you doing? The 4th tip I'm gonna give you is for you to practice. Yeah. That's how you get better at anything whatsoever. I didn't get this good on day 1. I've been doing this for 6-7 years now, so this is literally my comfort zone. Right? But for someone who's just starting out, you will need to practice as much as possible. I know the sound of your voice on camera may be cringy. You may be like, ugh, I don't want to hear it. I know what that feels like. But if you really want to excel in this century or in this age, you need to actually get your face on video. Whether you're a photographer, whether you're a business owner and hairdresser, whatever it is you do, you need videos, especially if you're on social media, right? If you don't have your social media, that's fine, that's cool, that's good. But you see that most of these social media platforms are incorporating video elements into their systems, in their platforms, right? And that's because we realize that video secures your attention much more than just texts and audio, right? With video, you're watching what is happening in front of you, you're hearing what is happening. It makes for much more immersive experiences. Okay, so it's important for you to learn how to do this right here, right now, not just as a media personality, but even as a business owner. So you want to practice as much as possible. At the beginning, it might be like crickety, wobbly and whatever, but practice makes predictable and improvement. If you practice long enough, after a while you get used to seeing your face, a camera, and hearing your voice. Deal? Okay. The last and final tip is that you should keep a good posture and relax your muscles. Okay, keep a good posture and relax your muscles. When you watch newscasts, right, news broadcasts, you see that the broadcaster or the newscaster usually seated upright this way, and then it casts the news. He or she casts the news. You don't see people seated this way and they're like, all right, so good afternoon and welcome to. No, they don't do this, because this is you look defeated already. So when you're talking on camera, and one way you can improve your camera presence is to keep a good posture, your spine straight. Assume that you have a string holding your head to the ceiling, right? Have that mental picture that you have a string attaching your head to the ceiling, and when you do that, you have your shoulders to the back, chest forward as if you're about to walk the runway, and then just have your body language, be relaxed as much as possible. I do this when I'm about to start anything. I do this a lot, right? Just to relax my muscles and be like, okay, let's do this. Then I settle down and then I start. And so because my body is relaxed, my muscles are relaxed, I get to use my hands as much as possible. My posture is straight, my hands are doing most of the talking, and then we are having an immersive experience. Does that make sense? All right, that'll be all for today. Thank you so much for watching this video, and kindly share with as many persons as who need it. Please share this video because people need to see this, right? If you feel like the content there is valuable, you got value, kindly share this with as many persons as you can. I really love you. You can follow me on Instagram at Simi Williams, and everywhere really at Simi Williams. Have a great day ahead, and don't forget, you are a superstar. You are a big deal. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Bye.